Not to be a hater, but have you seen the drama brewing between Sabrina Carpenter and Camila Cabello? Things are getting seriously heated, and poor Shawn Mendes is caught right in the middle. You know what, girls? This situation is only getting messier by the minute. So let's dive into all the juicy details. Girl, we have to dive into this drama between Sabrina Carpenter, Shawn Mendes, and Camila Cabello because it's getting juicy. So Sabrina is out here absolutely slaying, while Camila, bless her heart, just dropped a new album but hasn't really been making waves. And then there's Shawn Mendes, who, let's be real, has been totally MIA for a while. I mean, was he in a cult or something? But now he's back, and the tea is piping hot because it looks like there's some serious tension brewing. If you don't know, once upon a time, Sabrina and Shawn were actually a thing. Yeah, their romance was super short-lived, like blink and you missed it. But it totally felt like Sabrina was his rebound while he was still dealing with Camila. Remember, Shawn and Camila dated for 2 years before they broke up in 2021. Then, just last year at Coachella 2023, they were spotted kissing, and everyone thought they were back together. But nope, 2 months later, they called it quits again. And don't even get me started on Coachella. Every year, it's the same story. New couples popping up, running through the fields, kissing, holding hands, and acting all lovey-dovey. It's cute, but honestly, after a few years of going, it's starting to feel a little cringe, you know? Like, who's going to be the next it couple next year? But back to Sabrina and Shawn. These two low-key started their fling in December 2022 on Instagram, dropping all these suspicious comments that had fans buzzing. By January 2023, the dating rumors were in full swing. Shawn was suddenly in Paris for no reason. He's not working, so clearly on vacation. And guess who else was there? Yep, Sabrina. Coincidence? I think not. Back in February 2023, Demoy was all over it. They were spotted on what looked like a cozy little date at a restaurant called Horses in LA. And get this, the source said they were looking very comfortable together. I mean, can we just talk about how Demoy gets these juicy tidbits from random people just casually spying on celebs around LA? Like, as someone who lives here, I totally get it, but I can't imagine running to Demoy with the scoop.
What's up, Shawn? You look great, bro.
Sorry guys, I'm a girl in space.
Hurrah. I keep telling my friends, I'm like, this is my last hurrah. And they're like, wait, what?
Not to be a hater, but have you seen the way this couple has been ducking the paparazzi like it's their full-time job? But girl, they got caught. And guess what? Sabrina was strutting around in Shaw's hoodie. I mean, come on. Yet, even after being spotted together, Shawn Mendes was quick to shut down the rumors, making it crystal clear that on March 17th, 2023, there was no dating happening here. Definitely not trying to claim Sabrina, huh? But we all know actions speak louder than words.
We are not dating, but I think we should talk about Tommy Hilfiger probably more than Sabrina, but thank you.
Not to be a hater, but Shawn just can't seem to catch a break. He's practically pouring gasoline on the rumor fire. So, here's the tea. Sabrina and Shawn apparently called it quits somewhere between March and April 2023. And guess what? Not long after, Shawn was seen cozying up to Camila at Coachella. Word on the street is that Camila was the one who pulled the plug, while Shawn was still hung up on her, desperately trying to make it work. I mean, sure, he's cute, but honestly, I can't blame her for wanting to move on.
Camila, she really only dated Austin Kevich, who is the CEO of a dating app called The Locks Club. Now, in February of this year, it was reported that they called it quits, which is important because look at this Dumois blind item. This blind item claims that they reconciled their relationship in January. So it sounds like Camila broke up with Austin so she could get back with Shawn Mendes. And that's the tea, folks. Right when she was forgetting what it was like to wake up next to him, right when she was almost over him, this man swoops back in.
Not to be a hater, but have you seen how Camila and Sabrina are handling this whole situation? I mean, Camila has been all over Sabrina's Instagram, liking her posts and whatnot. It's wild how everyone notices these little things. Shout out to the online sleuths. Y'all are amazing. But then I started seeing these threads on Twitter, and girl, they're comparing Camila to Sabrina, hinting that Camila might be obsessed. You've got to admit, they do look pretty similar in this photo. Same haircut and everything. And here's the kicker. Camila's out here liking multiple posts of Sabrina's without even following her. She's even liking posts from people doing Sabrina's hair and makeup, trying to get cozy with her inner circle. But wait, it gets juicier. Camila reacted on social media after seeing Shawn and Sabrina attend the Vanity Fair Oscar party together. She posts a selfie, and honestly, it feels like she's trying to send a message. Surprised? Disturbed? Who knows? Meanwhile, Sabrina drops some serious shade in her song, Sharpest Tool, basically saying Shawn told her what they had wasn't serious, even though they were clearly intimate. Sabrina doesn't hold back, calling out Shawn's lack of communication and straight-up stupidity. She even throws in that classic line, "I know you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Just 'cause you talk like one doesn't make you a man." Ouch. And then Sabrina drags him even more with that bit about him not knowing the difference between there, and there. I mean, who doesn't mix those up sometimes? But Shawn? Yeah, his Twitter makes it pretty clear he's tripping over them. Sabrina's all like, "This boy doesn't even know the difference." And fans went wild, immediately theorizing that several of her songs were about her fling with Shawn. One song in particular got everyone talking because it seemed to be about a guy who got back with his ex right after breaking up with Sabrina. Sabrina writes about Camila, saying, "The second I put my head on your chest, she knew. She's got a real sixth sense." And then, out of nowhere, Camila's name pops up again and again, like she's somehow back in Shawn's life. Sabrina even hints that Shawn might have cheated on her with Camila, writing something like, "What a surprise, your phone just died, your car drove itself from LA to her thighs." Honestly, it seems like Shawn did Sabrina dirty because his reunion with Camila didn't even last that long. They were back together for a couple of months, and then, boom, it was all over again. And girls, have you seen Camila's latest excuse? She's out here defending her actions by saying it was all just impulsivity. Like, seriously? And she's going off about how Shawn's head is, like, totally empty, so she's not even owning up to the mess she's made. It's wild, right?
Look to the world like you and your ex, Shawn Mendes, kind of like dabbled with the idea of getting back together about a year ago. Yeah. What was going on?
I feel like if I feel it, I say it. Yeah. And I'm not really good at not doing that, like I said, because then the worst place for it to live in is my mind. Totally. And then I'm like, Ryan Gosling in The Notebook building a house for this person. So I would rather say it and, see what happens and then wake up the next day and find out that it's been heavily documented. I opted for that route, but it is what it is. It was a great route. It was a fun time. And I will always care about him and love him. He's such a good person. Yeah. And I'm lucky, because some people have exes that are awful and, and he is not. He's a really kind, good person.
Oh, it looks like the drama is heating up and fans are diving deep into this feud. So let's talk about Sabrina Carpenter's 2023 holiday EP, Fruitcake. There's this track called Cindy Low that's rumored to be a direct jab at Camila Cabello. The song has this juicy line about the narrator's ex meeting his new girlfriend somewhere in the desert. Cue the dramatic pause because, yes, the desert is where all the tea spills. Now let's spill some more tea. Sabrina and Barry Yogan have had their fair share of on-again, off-again drama, and their relationship has been anything but a secret. What's even juicier? Shawn Mendes decided to stir the pot by liking one of Sabrina's posts just a day after she was seen with Barry. Classic move, right? Seems like Shawn's trying to wiggle his way back into the picture. Honestly, I can't help but feel a little bad for Camila Cabello. Even with the shakeup, she still seems to be struggling to get under Sabrina's skin. But, oh boy, Camila didn't hold back. she fired back with a track called June Gloom, questioning why someone so amazing is still hanging around if they're so into someone else. It's like a musical throwdown. Camilla's lyrics are all about asking why the ex is lurking around and if he's still trying to get that special treatment. And if you haven't seen it, Camilla's stirring things up on TikTok, lip-syncing to her own diss tracks and making sure everyone knows she's still in the mix. It's like she's trying to spark some serious drama. But in a strange twist, it looks like Camilla's also showing some support for Sabrina.
Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Yes, and honestly, I have been literally every time I drink a coffee, I'm like, can I have some more me espresso? It can't be anything but a me espresso anymore.
So it looks like Camilla's sweet words are actually making waves. These two were spotted mingling at the Vanity Fair party. Honestly, it's kind of refreshing to see them get along, especially since the common link here is Shawn. Sabrina's track Dumb is totally poetic, with lines like, "Save all your breath for your floor meditation. You'd make a great wife." And, "I promise you, those mushrooms aren't changing your life." It's a cheeky nod to Shawn's hippie vibe. And guess what? The breakup anthem on her album, Don't Smile, is basically Sabrina's way of saying she'd rather her ex cry over their split than just brush it off with a smile. In contrast, the single Taste is a direct shot at Shawn's new flame, with lyrics like, "I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll have to just taste me when he's kissing you." Talk about a mic drop. Sabrina didn't hold back on this album, even hinting that if you're wondering where half of his clothes went, well, they're on her. And the Taste music video? It's rumored to be about Camilla too, with Jenna Ortega playing the other woman. Camilla might be rocking a new blonde look, but she's always had that brunette hair. The video seems to capture the essence of their on-again, off-again dynamic perfectly.
Also, love the music video, but did anyone else immediately think when they saw this purple two-piece number, that it's giving Cher? It's just giving a little bit of Cher.
So girls, don't be a stranger. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for our next video. You won't want to miss it. Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride.